All right. Look at us go.
I did it.
Look at where we are now. Come
How's
on.
everybody's graphs looking? Cool and good.
Oh, super sick. Yeah. So
blue.
Yep.
Just like my soul.
Pretty fucking blue.
Your soul is
God,
pornographic?
Jim,
What? Is that what you're saying? Oh, sad.
Oh, sad.
Oh,
it's
sad.
I mean, that's
mean,
what he means.
Both.
Jim, that's just so profound, though. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's super deep.
It's that light
Super
switch.
deep.
And like up says horny LOL and down says I could die tomorrow and that would be okay. You know, that's my brain. Either one of those two options is on the table.
That's fine. So yeah, real quick, gang, little recap before the recap ish. I went to edit the episode, and I basically wasn't in it. I don't know what happened with my recording, but it got all, as they say in France, fucked up. So,
and he's been there. Matthew's been
I've
there.
been
so
there. I've been there.
Yeah.
So I know.
I haven't been to France. I've been to London, and that's not France.
Wow.
It's extremely
Jim,
not France.
Spitting straight facts on the podcast here. Holy shit. Whoa, man.
And that's
You better slow
the
your roll.
American.
Although their language
school
is
system.
equally unintelligible.
How dare you? All of
Wow.
our fucking listeners
coming
from
in
London
hot.
/ England. I'm sorry. I apologize for my friend here.
Do you guys want to hear what my tarot card pull for the day is?
Yeah,
Sure,
That's
I don't
better
know
than
what
talking about Riverdale.
I don't think I'll know what it means, but
I have to look it up every time.
Oh, okay, great.
I have this deck and it's all flowers, and I shuffle it for a while, and then I flip over a card.
Well, if it's all flowers, then how? If there's
It's still
all
got the
flowers,
thing.
then-
Like I still know it's the 7 of Swords.
It's not a 7 of flowers. It's not flowers all the way down.
Every 7 is a 7 of flowers, Matthew. This is the 7 of flowers of swords.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
And
This tarot
apparently,
card thing is really magic.
it means cunning deviousness, a foolhardy plan, ill-advised confidence, and I don't think I have any of those things.
Oh my god! Is
I
your
only have
tarot reading?
ill-advised confidence.
Is your tarot reading encouraging tomfoolery?
Yeah.
Chicanery? Wow. Holy
It
shit,
is
dude.
saying it would be ill-advised, but the fact that I would do it anyway, actually, I take it back. I do have that. I would do it anyway. Do it for the plot.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the time I matched with someone on a dating site, and they asked what my Myers-Briggs was, and I said, "What's the one for Leo?" And they immediately unmatched me.
That's a
Damn.
phenomenal bit. I really
That is
love
a
it.
great bit.
I was so proud of that.
Yeah. It's
So
good.
proud. This is probably the third time I've talked about it.
You have told us
Probably.
this before, but I'm not going to let that stop my enjoyment of it. It's a perfect bit, Jim.
Exactly.
It's really good.
Sorry, it's the perfect bit. Sorry, everybody. We found the perfect bit. Okay?
It felt very clever.
That's because it was.
Oh, my God.
If I sound
Jim, you're funny.
weirder than usual, it's because I am coming off a 26-hour being awake spree.
Heyo.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Y'all, I have been binging the holiday film offerings.
My God.
And
Oh,
I
okay.
would like to
What-
say,
yeah.
What are we on?
first of all, Hot Frosty is a perfect movie. We haven't talked about
I-
Hot Frosty yet, have we?
No, I gotta watch that. It's on my list.
So, Hot Frosty is a perfect movie. The best character in Hot Frosty is actually the doctor who's both an oncologist and a pediatrician based on the stuff in her office.
Amazing.
Who immediately is like, oh,
Yeah, it's a hot.
this guy's a Hot Frosty. You should take him home and bone him. To her friends.
I prescribe one boning a day.
Yeah, I prescribed
10
one
days.
trip to Pound Town with this ice cold Hot Frosty.
The doctor fucking pulls out, like, opens a huge door, pulls out a
Gets the-
huge poster-sized ticket to Pound Town, and is
the-
like, here you go.
Pad.
It's the size of one of Jughead's dollar bills.
Yep, it's a big one, but it's in the shape of a pound. Take it to Pound Town.
It's got a gargantuan prescription pad.
Her prescription pad only says Pound Town. She doesn't have to write in the prescription. She just signs it. And
Is she
rips
a real
off the page.
doctor, or does she just know a pediatrician and an oncologist?
I mean, it seems maybe she
Her
just snuck in.
advice to every patient is just get fucked immediately.
I
She
guess
just snuck
boning
into
is the
that
best
office. She doesn't
medicine.
even live in town.
No, she's some crazy drifter.
She's
Got an
another.
answer?
You guys
She's
just
the
boned.
second hot Frosty who was like, "Oh shit, I gotta cover for my buddy.
Yo, I gotta look out for the homie.
I gotta cover the homie."
Yo, this dude, listen, my friend over there, he thinks you're really cute. He's super nice. He's got a 401k and everything. He's just really shy.
Yeah. Also, he is still frozen solid and can't be warm, or he'll die.
Yeah, so you can't. This is the tough part.
Yeah.
Where's the closest walk-in freezer you can find?
Because that's where you're gonna need to be.
Yeah.
Oh no.
The second movie I watched that had a snowman with like really intense abs was Red One.
Fuck. Oh my God.
Oh, how was that? Was that okay?
Let me tell you what Red One actually is. Red One is actually Rock the Dwayne Johnson making a Fast and Furious movie without Vin Diesel in it.
No fucking way, dude.
Oh, all right. Well, that sounds like a thing that I might want.
Yeah. It's pretty
I
fun.
don't know.
A lot less J.K. Simmons than you're anticipating based on the previews.
God damn it.
Nothing should have less J.K. Simmons than I'm anticipating.
I know. I
Everything
agree.
should have at least twice as much J.K. Simmons as I'm anticipating.
but Kiernan Shipka's in it.
Kieran
Sabrina
Shipka
herself.
is chewing the scenery apart complimentary. Okay?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah?
Now I need to see this.
Fuck.
You
It's on Amazon. It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is it on Amazon
Yep.
already?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have to go to a movie theater?
I mean,
Nope.
you can if you want to.
You can
but
just stay home.
You can just.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna click through to Amazon on my computer while we're taping right now
Holy
And-
shit, dude.
and cue that up so that it's ready to go as soon as we're done.
You're having a great day. I will say there was like a plot point. I was like, doesn't feel earned, feels bad. I have a really good pitch to fix it, but I don't want to get into spoilers yet. We'll swing
Okay, great.
back around on Red
We'll swing
One
back
after
around.
everybody's seen it. Anyway,
Yes.
those are
Oh, look at
my.
that. New movie. Red
Yeah.
One.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
almost like that movie was
It's-
made by MGM, a studio that Jeff Bezos owns.
It's right there at the top of my Amazon movie picks.
It
Oh
knows.
My God. I still have
Mostly,
yet to watch-
the algorithm is spooky about how much it knows, but sometimes advertising dollars really skew it, and they're like just desperately trying to get me to watch something they know I'm never gonna watch. They
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, like I'm definitely not gonna watch The Bike Riders.
Oh, I watched it. It was fine.
What's the bike ride? Is that the?
That's like
that
it's a
Tom
Tom
Hardy?
Tom
Epic
Hardy
about a
joint.
motorcycle club that begins to evolve from a gathering. Ellipsis.
Yeah, I think it's Tom Hardy and Elvis.
It's Tom Hardy and Elvis. Listen, I just want to say one thing.
I'm sure
okay?
that
And
Austin
Eve
Butler
from
is a
Killing Eve.
nice guy. But
Are you?
when I see his face,
He's
all I
blonde
can
and
think of
attractive and
is-
has money, so I bet he's not actually.
Yeah,
I
when
don't
I see
know.
his face, all I can think of is punching him. And
It's the mouth.
I'm
It's
sure
the mouth.
he's fine.
Very
I'm-
punchable mouth on that guy.
Right, like he's probably not a bad dude.
I don't know.
I don't think he's a great dude.
I'm welcome. I would welcome being pleasantly surprised by learning he's never been a sex pest in his life.
Yeah.
But at this juncture in
Yo!
modern society, I'm
my
not
God.
willing to roll the dice on
Sex
that.
pest? Hold on.
Anything is possible. He could be as Samoan as
What?
The Rock.
Oh, you're right.
We've
Fuck.
seen it before.
We can't. Listen. That is the scariest hidden truth ever is that somebody could be as Samoan as The Rock. Like KJ
You
Apa.
have to sleep with one eye open constantly. 25%
Because-
Samoan can look like anything.
Because I could get a knock on my door at 5 a.m. and it could be a man in a suit with a piece of paper, and he's like, "Congratulations, son. You're as Samoan as The Rock."
You're Samoan, Harry.
any of our listeners are 25% Simone, please tell us immediately.
Yeah. And please also get a tattoo that says I'm as Simone as The Rock. And we will pay you. We will pay you $1,000 US.
Yeah, or we'll just ship you a t-shirt for free that says it.
Maybe is that a new drop for merch? Is it just a white shirt with black letters that says I'm as Simone as The Rock?
We should send one to KJ Appa immediately. No explanation. Okay, I don't want him to have a return address. I don't want him to listen to our podcast. By God, I do not want him to listen to our podcast.
By God, we will get sued to oblivion if we
have
if any of
that.
if any of the Riverdale cast, crew, writers hear about this shit, we are done for.
The thing that sucks is I'm sure they're all great, and like it's genuinely hard to hate them for being terrible at their jobs. But
yeah,
like,
I feel like it's
their jobs.
I feel like it all gets chalked up to, or it all chalks up to be studio pressure. I don't think it's actually on the writers.
Yeah, some of it is on the writers.
They're making a
Mom,
product.
I'm trying to get back into their good graces in case they're listening.
In case they're listening.
You're ruining our shot to have somebody on the podcast that's been on Riverdale.
No, they don't want to talk.
That's
to
our
us.
one-way ticket to the stars, guys. Come on.
I don't want to go to the stars.
We got to get to the stars, guys.
I don't want to go.
Wait, you didn't tell me
Mr.
that
Stark,
Red
I don't
One
feel so good.
has a giant CGI polar bear in a jacket.
That's one of Santa's 8.
Oh, I got distracted by
trailers?
the snowmen with all the abs. That was the
okay,
through
so
line.
there are abs snowmen in Red One as well as Not Frosty.
So you
But
never
also-
watched the trailer when we watched the trailer.
Yeah.
Or, you know
The
what?
thing-
I like Etch-a-Sketch my notes after we record an episode, but as we've discussed, Jim Etch-a-Sketches his whole S brain.
Shakes his head around real good. Gets all of it out.
Literally all the time.
I just want to say one. I think my biggest problem with those Red One snowmen with abs is not the fact that they have abs. It's the fact that they fight on like a sunny beach and don't immediately just fucking melt. I hate that.
There's a lot of thermal
probably-
mass in them. So it is, if you put a block of ice, I'll say this. You put a block of ice that large
It'll take
on a
little bit.
beach with Nick Kroll, who's also in that scene.
What? When did Nick Kroll sneak onto the set and put himself in the movie?
He
What
just
the
keeps
fuck?
showing up in things. It's very interesting to me that at this point in his career, you actually never know when there's going to be Nick Kroll. How's Samoan's Nick Kroll? Have we checked?
So you have to keep the other eye a little bit open to check for Nick Kroll.
To check
he
for
might
Nick
knock
Kroll.
on your door.
In like 2016 or 2018 or something, Boston had an incredibly cold winter and it snowed like 6 feet. And there was no place, like over the course of the whole winter, and there was no place to put all that snow in like a lot of the city. So they dumped it on this abandoned lot by the convention center. And they had a snow pile on this lot that was like, whatever the size of the lot was, 5 acres or something, like 16 feet high, and it didn't melt until August. Like
Holy
that snow pile
shit.
was there
a lot
until
of thermal
mid-August.
mass in there.
Like,
Dude,
it
that's
was
actually
fucking
crazy.
wild.
Whoa.
Just this crazy giant ass pile of snow all summer.
Wow.
Ass pile.
Ass pile.
Should we start the podcast?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Do we
Let's get
fucking
this over.
have to, though?
I don't really remember what happened because, as we just discussed, I've sketched my brain.
Yeah.
It's fine. I
But
rewatched
I'm sure I'll be
it.
freshly angry about it. So we
Yeah.
got that going for us.
But yeah, we could start the
Okay.
podcast.
Well, so I guess like who are you?
No. Hey everybody, I'm Matt.
I'm Matt's mom.
And I'm their friend that has insomnia.
Heyo. And This is a Riverdale Runs Through It. It's a podcast with twice as much pep.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're doing it for a
This
second
is a
time.
redo.
Because we're doing it twice.
Yeah. Hey-o. So, yeah, it's a podcast where we meaning Mom and Jim, watch an episode of Riverdale and then talk to me about it, and then you kind of see how the generational trauma unfolds. Because the show is so bad. I'm so sorry. I know I talked a few minutes ago about how I wanted to reach the stars, but I'm rethinking that now, and I don't want to. I don't want to anymore. That's too much work. But yeah, that's it. We do it an episode at a time. Yeah.
Sometimes we do it the same episode twice.
Yeah. Sometimes the episodes are so good that we come back around.
And let me just pre-apologize. Like, again, the 9 minutes of sleep that I've had in the past 26 hours were the 9 minutes that I was late for the podcast because I fell asleep in my chair after I plugged in my special podcast microphone and before I could look to see if I had received the email to start recording.
Damn.
It's true.
I took the microphone out of the place where I keep it in between recording, plugged it into my computer, and promptly passed out.
Was it like you plugged your microphone in and then you woke up like you didn't remember falling asleep? Was it kind of like that? Or was it like you sat back and were like, ooh.
Yeah, like I closed my eyes and opened them again. And the only way that I knew time had passed is because you guys were like, hey, are you ready?
I see. Interesting.
But still, having fallen asleep for 10 minutes, I was closer to on time than I've ever been before.
It's true. Can confirm.
Yeah. We're timely. We know how to do this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Elsewhere on my Amazon picks page, there's a new series called The Sticky that is about that Canadian maple syrup heist.
Yes.
That
yes.
you told us about.
That's 100% on my list to watch.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Yeah. The dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. And they were just successful. And anytime anybody's successful at a crime, they get worse at crime. Which is it's like one of my favorite reoccurring themes in true crime. Is that if you plan a heist and you do it really well and it goes good, you're gonna get a little bit sloppier every time. It's the same way everybody catches somebody doing fraud.
Yep. Well, consistency is hard.
Yeah. And why would you put that effort in if it went great?
Yeah.
And you're feeling confident.
Yeah. So this is really what we're saying is be paranoid all the time.
Yeah, do crime once and don't. It's like gambling. You hit that jackpot, you gotta stop.
You gotta stop. You gotta walk away.
Yeah. We don't really, Matthew, I'll give you a pass. We don't really have to talk about what happened last week because you watched Rivervale.
Yes, I endured the 5-episode long stretch of Rivervale, which, yeah, we don't have to get into it. It was so bad.
They made a shitty 5-episode Twilight Zone that was just an insult to Twilight Zone.
Why, you ask? I don't know.
Yeah.
They don't even know either.
But I do think, and I will say, I think we're back here in season 6, episode 6, into the insanity I was hoping for.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay. So season 6, episode 6, it's called Unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah, we'll talk about what I think this title is actually about later.
That's going to be half of the fun of the episode is trying to remember the bits that we did last time.
It's uncovering a lot.
Well, if the totally new and unheard of bit that we just came up with this time is actually one that we did last time and forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I know that we're not going to talk about Monkey Bone as much as we did last week.
Oh my god, we did talk about Monkey Bone.
We talked about Monkey Bone.
Pause. Everybody should watch Monkey Bone.
Is that also on Amazon?
It is also on Amazon. I know that because I bought it last week because I needed to watch it.
Have you watched it?
Spoiler alert, I have not watched it. Of course I haven't. I live a very full life, and I need to watch it though.
I can't remember the whole plot of Monkey Bone, but I know that there's Brendan Fraser, there's Chris Kattan.
So here's what I remember of the plot of Monkey Bone. I'm pretty sure this is it. Brendan Fraser is a cartoonist who made the character Monkey Bone. He gets into a car crash, goes into a coma, wakes up in Monkey Bone world. Monkey Bone, like, he meets Monkey Bone, tries to get back to his body. Monkey Bone actually jumps into Brendan Fraser's body, takes over his life, starts fucking his wife, and then Brendan Fraser goes into this, like, organ donor, which is played by Chris Kattan, and then, like, tries to convince his wife that he's the real Brendan Fraser. And then, yeah.
This is bonkers.
It's monkey bonkers. So,
you are correct. It is monkey bonkers. You couldn't have said it better.
Amazing.
I'm pretty sure that's like most of the plot of the movie. I think it's like, oh god, I don't know. I don't remember who plays Brendan Fraser's wife, but yeah.
It was the hottie of the month. You know,
it's the hottie of the month.
Like,
yeah.
It's whatever.
For some reason, oh man, I'm forgetting her name and I feel really bad. The hottie of the month in The Mask. I feel like it's her.
Oh, Cameron Diaz.
Yeah, I feel like it's Cameron Diaz.
No.
I'm guessing it's Bridget Fonda.
Well,
hold on. Well, she's not in the picture on the.
Know.
It is Bridget Fonda. Yeah. Whoopi Goldberg's in this movie.
Whoopi Goldberg is death. It's great. Oh my god.
John Turturro voices Monkey Bone.
Yeah, baby.
Oh.
Dave Foley's in this movie. Bob Odenkirk. Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
On one hand, not a good movie. On the other hand, it's a fucking phenomenal time.
God, it's a magnum fucking opus. Okay.
Yeah.
It makes me laugh.
It's got Giancarlo Esposito. So it can't be bad. I was literally having a conversation yesterday about how Giancarlo Esposito elevates the matter of anything that he's in. He makes it actually good, regardless of where it was before. Like, his presence means it's at least going to be good.
Man.
That is ridiculous.
I gotta dive back into Brendan Fraser's filmography. He's so good.
One more quick aside before we continue on this dark path of talking about Riverdale. We should mention that we got emails last week that we shouted out. That we re-shouted out.
And then we got emails after that.
We did get one from. Oh, we did get. Oh my god. Fuck,
I know.
We got so many emails. God damn. Okay, so we got an email from. Did we already talk about? I think this was.
Let's just talk about it again.
Yeah, let's talk about it again.
So I'm pretty sure we already talked about Poppy the bunny. I feel like that we already talked about her, him, them. But we got an email from Carrie. Thank you, Carrie. Showing us a Facebook post of somebody like crocheting those Christmas poppers with the paper crowns.
Oh yeah.
And those are very cool. So thank you for thinking of us. I guess because of Jughead crowns. And then we
British
also
Christmas.
Yes, British Christmas. And then we got a really cool email from one A.Dragon, from the Iberian Peninsula. What? That's crazy.
And it
Jim just offended you guys. So, but no. They apparently this person started.
I was offending London. Let's be precise here.
God damn it. Anyway, they started listening as a recommendation and never stopped listening, which is really cool. So thank you for that. And yeah. Oh, they said that Riverdale was going to start airing in their country and practically jump scared them. So, prepare for the coming war, I guess.
Also, just to be clear, Iberian Peninsula usually refers to Spain and Portugal.
Yes, I know.
Not France.
Not France. No. But yeah, those are the emails we got over the last week, and so thank you for those, both to Carrie and to A.Dragon.
Yeah.
Like A.Dragon.
Yeah, that's a super cool name. So anyway, now all of the housekeeping is done.
Great. I'm here 25 minutes in.
Yeah, so we're almost done.
We can start this
we're
podcast.
Almost done.
Anyway, there's no movie called Unbelievable. There is a miniseries about a horrific true crime event. We don't have to talk about it. It's a real fucking bummer. We did talk about Riverdale, but what we didn't refresh was the end of season 5 was that Hiram had firebombed Pops and also put a bomb under Archie's bed and then like drove out of town. And the whole Riverdale thing was a setup to explain how Archie and Betty survived. But I think also I think it exploded magic into Riverdale.
I also think that it exploded magic.
I think instead of having Rivervale for 5 episodes, they could have just done like a 2-episode, like 2-parter, where the bomb is like the bomb from Speed, and they have to fuck a certain amount of hard to keep it from going off.
I knew that's where this was going, Jim.
Wow.
And if they can't keep it up, the house explodes.
They also didn't have to
keep
do...
explaining the joke until I find it funny.
I think that'll fix it. Yeah, I think that's a great experience for everyone.
That idea was.
I'm gonna like it. The listeners are gonna like it. You're gonna have a good time. So everybody's a winner here in this scenario. I think they just didn't have to do Rivervale at all. They could have just opened with this, and it'd been a mystery. But whatever. Okay. The opening scene is shot from Archie's house where nobody lives, looking through the hole in the wall into FP's house where Alice lives, where Alice is in the window looking at the exploded house.
Okay.
You know I do this just for you, Jim.
God damn it.
In FP's house, where Alice and I guess Betty and Archie and Daddy Uncle Frank live, we got Alice, Betty, Daddy Uncle Frank, Archie, and Jughead around the table. And Alice is like, okay, for the 18th time, explain to me what happened and how you're alive. And Betty's like, well, Archie and I were sitting fully clothed on opposite sides of his bedroom.
Right, yes.
We were playing a word association game for fun. We weren't touching when we weren't thinking about sex.
Yes.
And Jughead's like, and I was in the garage.
And I was over on the bench.
I was over on the bench.
And I was in the cuck chair.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The Betty's like, and I got this phone call and I couldn't recognize the voice. The connection was really bad. And then we ran downstairs and then I don't know, and we're fine. And Alice is like, I can't. Okay, look, I don't know how you're alive, but each and every one of you should go to the hospital. Archie's all, I feel fine. I'm gonna walk it off.
I'm gonna walk it off.
I got punched by a bear one time.
Yeah. That was in Canada, and they do have healthcare there. Jughead is like, well, but this is America, and I don't really have insurance, so no thank you.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm still so massively in debt, ma'am. I actually can't afford to be ill. And Alice is like, you know what? I can't tell you 2 grown-ass adult men to do jack shit, but Betty, you and I are going to the hospital. Fair enough.
My God. All right.
I also noted in the scene, there's no fire truck, no ambulance, no cops. But then I remembered that canonically this town has no services. because Hiram destroyed them. So that's actually fine.
Oh, that's right.
Archie is the fire department.
Yes.
I totally forgot that Hiram was like, you know what? No services for the town.
Yeah. There are scenes in this episode in Punch Camp, but we don't see the fire truck, so I don't know. I don't know if there's a fire department.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, there's at least the one fire truck.
That they parked inside of Punch Camp for a while.
It parked. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's still there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Daddy Uncle Frank then kind of perp walks Archie back into the shell of his house and tries to make him explain again. The adults, I mean, they're all adults, okay? But the elders in this scene have the air of like, you pesky kids are trying to get away with something. That's their energy.
God.
So
I kind of read it as them being like us, the audience, looking at this ridiculous bullshit situation and trying to make some sense of it.
Yeah, that probably is what it is. That's just not necessarily how it reads. It doesn't read to me as like being incredulous because like, how the hell are you okay? It reads to me as being like, what are you trying to get away with?
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is what are you trying to get away with is directed at the writer's room and not at Archie.
Yeah, but they're in the scene with Archie.
It's like me on the couch being like, what's going on?
What are you doing here?
Did you guys write an outline?
Yeah, what would you say?
I don't think you wrote an outline.
You don't even go here.
Yeah, what would you say you do here? Because Daddy Uncle Frank walks Archie into this house and then he's like, okay, Archie, walk me through this again.
Oh, no.
He's like, and you and Betty hid under this shattered to bits dining room table and you're both fine?
Yeah.
Archie is saved. He doesn't have to explain this anymore because at this point they hear Bingo the dog and they start excavating him.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Bingo.
But we don't... More about Bingo later.
Okay.
Jughead just walks to Pops. Alice, I guess, still hates him and didn't offer him a ride.
Amazing.
What the fuck?
I mean, it's the opposite direction from the hospital. You can't.
Yeah. So Jughead just survived this massive explosion. He won't go to the hospital, and Alice is like, yeah, walk your ass across town.
Well, he was all the way out in the garage anyway. He was in the actual structure that exploded. He was as close to the explosion as Alice and Daddy Uncle Fuck were.
Daddy Uncle Fuck. Amazing.
Wow, dude.
Shit.
Well, shit, man.
That's what they were doing at the time of the explosion too, obviously.
God damn it. Oh.
Clock struck 4. It was the fucking hour.
Oh my God.
Good Lord.
Everyone in Riverdale retires to the bedroom of the home that someone else owns that they live in.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, Jughead walks into Pops.
Okay.
Pops was firebombed, as you remember, but it is now a functional diner again. Half of it, anyway. Half of it has people in booths, etc. The other half is still, there's like tarps and half-burned shit.
Jesus Christ.
But people are in there like, gotta give him a milkshake.
We still gotta just keep on keeping on, I guess.
Yeah.
If I don't get this burger immediately,
I'll die.
There's gonna be a problem.
Yeah. Jughead tells Tabitha, hey, I can't work today, and also I don't have a place to live. Archie's house like super blew up, and I quote, the explosion on Elm Street is huge news, so he has to go report on it. And can he stay at Tabitha's? This is very weird to me because there was such a big deal at the end of season 5 about Tabitha and Jughead moving in together, and there was the scene where Jughead and Archie moved Jughead's books of comics. And then that was pivotal in the Rivervale horseshit. But that is a scene from the prior season. But now he didn't, I don't know.
What?
Even the writer's room is having trouble remembering what was in Rivervale and what wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Because that was in Riverdale. Jughead and Daredevil were moving in together, and Jughead's stuff got moved. Maybe he wasn't done moving. I don't know. Anyway, that bothered me. So there you go. As Jughead walks out, the bell over the door gives him tinnitus real bad.
Okay.
Wait, our boy Kev.
It's when your ears ring chronically.
Yeah.
No, I know that.
He's got the baby driver disease.
He's got the baby driver. Okay, cool.
He's the baby writer.
Baby writer. Oh, shit.
Except he can't sing.
All right.
Well, also that. So our boy Kevin is like,
man walks everywhere.
he can drive his motorcycle sometimes.
Oh.
But I don't know where it is.
Maybe it exploded.
Maybe it exploded. Wouldn't that be nice?
Oh.
Right. Our boy Kevin is like, I gotta get the fuck out of this town. And you know what? Mad props, Kevin, because every time this town invents a cult, you're right there.
You are right there.
You're right there front
I don't know
and center.
how you keep doing it, brother. But
Baby
you
boy.
keep finding cults.
You gotta get...
I mean, it's a real thing. I was just also this week talking to my friend Brian about the engineer from Battlestar Galactica. Not the cool like lead one, but like his protege who I think they fuck. I don't remember. How she got into a cult, like in the real world. That Nexium.
Oh, was it Nexium?
Yeah, she was like one of the people like fairly involved in the crimes.
Yeah.
of Nexium.
The sex trafficking.
She didn't do like the branding that was the girl from Smallville.
Yes.
But I don't remember if she went to prison or if her prison sentence was like the time that you spent in court. Everything was enough. You're good. But now she's MAGA, so.
What a shock. Yet another cult.
If you get in one cult, you just keep getting in cults.
You just love a cult.
It's a real thing. It's not. Like,
if you don't get your official deprogramming therapy, you are just going to get yourself in another cult.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just conditioning the brain, I guess.
Yeah. So anyway, our boy Kev, he goes to Fangs and Tall Tony, and he's like,
big town.
It's like I was supposed to get the hell out of this town. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. I gotta go to the Big Apple and give Broadway another goes. So
was that a Broadway that you just did right there?
No, I riffed on the song from Love Actually. The Christmas song that Bill Nighy sings.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Somebody on Blue Sky posted it's that time of year again. And it's the Walking Dead guy from Love Actually holding up the signs.
Oh.
But it says 1805, Napoleon is master of Europe. Only the British fleet stands before him. Oceans are now battlefields. And it made me so happy.
Oh, I think I saw that.
It made me so happy.
Wow.
The best day of my day, of my week. I've been awake for 26 hours.
Fangs and Tall Tony take this super appropriate moment to be like, that's very cool. As you know, we love and support you. We were supposed to be a weird throuple, but in the spirit of honesty, we should let you know that we're both bi and together now. And then they take another beat to do a thing I think is phenomenal, which is to say, this does not mean we're straight.
Wow.
We are both still queer, and this is a queer relationship. Mad props.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yep. Yeah. Kevin's like, well, thanks for telling me, I guess. I do feel much improved about leaving the town now. I definitely got to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, wow, I got to get out of here now.
Yeah. But at that juncture, his phone rings, and somebody is calling him to tell him that Archie's house blew up, and Archie was in it, but actually Archie's fine. Quick cut.
He does not take that as yet another instance of why he should leave.
Yeah.
Yes. Quick cut to Reg and Veronica in bed. Kevin then calls Veronica to be like, Archie's house blew up.
Ooh.
I would like to make fun of this, because Veronica's like, my fucking father. And a lot of this episode is predicated on the whole town going, oh, Hiram did this, with little to no evidence. But given all of Hiram's past behaviors, I will give them a pass on this. It's very obviously
little to no evidence, but it so happens that they're right.
Yeah, it so happens that they're right, and also correct to assume.
Yeah, not only right, but correct.
Yeah. At Thornhill, Cheryl is reading a book that just kind of says witchcraft on the front. So that's fun.
Hate that.
Oh, I love it.
Sorry, but like, come on. Just a witchcraft book?
Witchcraft. The thing where in Rivervale they were calling Britta Britannia, that's now happening in Riverdale.
Oh, god damn it.
So I'm not going to call her Britannia. I'm not saying that every time.
Fuck no.
But
No,
you should know
absolutely
that
not.
it is happening.
Okay.
Britta comes in to say that there was a bomb and Archie's house blew up. And Cheryl says, can't you see I'm doing scholarly research?
Scholarly research?
Which I love. And it's what I'm going to say anytime somebody talks to me while I am reading anything.
Can't you see?
Can't you see I'm doing scholarly research?
Wow. Perfect.
Nana then immediately is like, oh, bummer. That's crazy.
Oh, no.
Shit. Did anybody die? I hope not, I think. So this makes Cheryl understandably suspicious. And she pieces together that Nana had her read Abigail's curse out loud, and that actually placed a curse on the descendants of the people that Abigail placed the curse on.
Oh, god damn it.
So,
Again,
Jughead,
Abigail,
Archie,
who
and
died
Betty.
childless, and yet is somehow
Yep.
the ancestor of
Yep.
a very alive.
It makes perfect
family.
sense.
Yeah, what the fuck? Man. This is all such a confusing mind fuck.
Yep. So Cheryl pieces this together, and she's like, Nana, where's the curse? I have to study it to learn how to reverse it. And Nana's all, oh, you got like so upset after you read that curse. I thought I should burn this so she doesn't get upset anymore.
What?
That's how I handle a lot of my problems is with arson.
Wow. Wow. All right.
I am loving Nana's descent into pure villain, by the way, because she keeps like widening her eyes and pretending like me?
What?
Yeah. Cheryl then decides, look, my personal library is full of arcane texts, okay? I'm gonna go research how to reverse this curse by myself.
All my items of the occult need need tending.
Yeah, I shall set aside my scholarly research and go pry into my arcane texts.
Oh my god.
I shan't set aside my scholarly research for any reason.
Archie and Daddy Uncle Frank have set aside their differences, re how the fuck Archie is alive, to take Bingo the dog to the vet. As they wait to hear how Bingo's doing, they discuss that Archie should really call his mom, and he's like, I don't want to worry her. At which point Daddy Uncle Frank points out, this whole time it hasn't been Archie's house, where Jughead lives. It's fucking Mary's house.
What?
It's Mary's house.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Where bachelors who are cool and fine and good and fine live.
That's
they
some
do not
bullshit.
pay her rent.
I'm sure that they don't. And so, like, yeah, he should call her and say he's alive, but also he should call her and say, hey, your house blew up.
Yeah,
Mary
your house
is-
blew up. Oops.
Mary is 100% underwater on this mortgage. It's in a town that has no fire department. For a while, it wasn't even a town. Like, she has lost
I
tons of money
choose
on
to
this deal.
believe that this is a family home. This was Fred's dad's house, and that it is the generational wealth that Fred had was this house.
Sure.
Yes.
That makes sense.
So we'll go with that.
Yeah, you're right. Fred's dad could have bought it for like $38.
Yeah,
in
he paid
1951.
for it with a sack of nickels.
Yeah.
He paid for it with a sock full of nickels he used to beat his kids with.
14 pounds of nickels was enough to buy a house
To buy a house back in the day. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you were white.
when Fred's dad bought a house. Yeah, I mean, if you had to be allowed to buy the house.
Yeah,
had to be
you
white
can't
and
have been redlined.
Yeah.
No.
Could have been red one though.
That's Buff Santa for you.
But
At this point, the vet comes out to say that Bingo the dog has broken every single leg Bingo the dog has. But otherwise, he's fine.
all 4 of them?
Yep.
6, maybe 8 legs on this dog.
Who knows? They're so smashed up, we're not sure how many legs he has, but we do know.
Aw.
Every single one of the things is broke.
We're gonna take those bits and pieces and form 4 legs.
Everybody, don't.
and hope
Bingo
that it's
is
the right
fine.
number.
He's fine. By the end of this episode, Bingo's totally fine. Don't worry about it.
And from the mush of the legs, a new bingo shall
Bingo
shall rise.
shall arise. Giving birth
Like a
to
phoenix
8
from the
or 10
ashes.
ghosts of Bingo's dog legs that now haunt Archie's brain.
Bingo the dog is going to be a weird marionette that's going to be puppeted by ghosts.
Okay. Anyway, he's otherwise fine and super healthy, but obviously he can't come home yet because of all of his legs.
What with no legs?
Yeah.
I made this half bingo, half monkey monster to please you.
Yes, Jim. Oh, what a good pull. Holy shit.
Back at Tabitha's house, our little baby writer is tip-tip-tap typing away.
Oh my god.
And once again, we get the tinnitus sounds.
All right.
And then,
Jughead's... Oh, Jesus Christ.
I know.
All right.
Tabitha sneaks up on him with dinner. And he's like, oh, this piece about the loss of a beloved family home has become yet another expose about Hiram. And she's all, I love it. Nail that guy to the wall. And it is at this point, I'm like, oh, the whole town is like sans evidence.
Yeah.
We know
Yeah.
that this is Hiram. And the thing
We
is,
know it's Hiram.
they do.
Yeah. Duh.
You know, they do. But somebody should have been like, hey, can we just like real quick, because this town has like no services, etc., make sure there wasn't like a gas leak or whatever.
Nah.
And they, as a town, decide no, they can't. We got
Wow.
Tony and Fangs at the White Worm. They have learned about the bomb.
Okay.
And Fangs is ready to go to war with the Ghoulies because the Ghoulies did firebomb Pops. Pretty bad. And then they blew up Archie's house for Hiram, he says. Now, again, how do they know this?
How,
Doesn't matter.
in fact, did they know this?
Doesn't matter.
Cool.
They just know it, okay? Tall Tony says, listen,
Big tone.
I'm a professional woman with a degree and a job at the school, and we have a baby now, so let's try to chill it on the gang warfare for a hot minute.
Yeah.
What if
Maybe let's talk about it for a
Yeah.
second.
instead of a fist fight, we have a meeting?
If not, no problem.
Yeah.
No
worries.
This fist fight could have been an email.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, there's a new ghoulie leader from Chicago. Her name is Twyla Twist.
Twilight.
A name that
that
I hate.
rings a bell. I remember that.
Yeah, a name I hate
But
because it makes me think of
still
Oliver
hate it.
Twist because they did all of the Charles Dickens stuff.
Oh, that's right.
But I don't think it is that. I think that's just the human brain looking for connections.
Yeah.
I think it's just a goofy name.
Yeah.
So they're gonna call Twyla Twist up and set up a meeting.
Twyla fucking Twist.
Yep. At Thornhill, Cheryl has referenced her arcane texts and learned that you can make a special candle and let it burn itself out, and that will nullify a curse as long as there's weird dolls of the people next to their candles.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Britta's,
that's what I heard.
Sure.
Yeah. Britta
checks out.
asks a super relevant question for us, the viewers, which is, do we believe in magic now?
It's a good question.
Yeah. And the answer is basically yes. Cheryl says a new age of wonderment is upon us.
Okay. What the
Fuck yes. Let's go.
Let's fucking
go. Make magic be real. Stop making the Mothmans be weird inbred cousins, okay? I want real Mothmans.
All right.
I want Molemans. I want aliens.
I could use a little wonderment in my life.
Yeah. Archie has gone to visit Betty in the hospital. And Betty's not in a good mental space because she complains that her friends won't stop calling and texting to check on her. Girl, you should be exploded into a million bits.
Wow. Yeah. What the fuck? Oh, people care about me.
Oh, I don't like it. And
I'm sorry, that's the rest of the podcast. We're just gonna make that noise for 9 minutes, and then it's gonna be over.
Yep.
And you will know as much about this episode of Riverdale as you would if we continued to talk about it.
Yeah. It'll work. Don't worry about it. Archie's like, yeah, my friends too, but it sounds kind of like a lie. Because who are his friends?
No one's texting Archie.
No one's texting Archie. Archie does say that Mary is flying back to Riverdale. They discuss that Betty's fine except for 2 cracked ribs, and that she has Archie to thank for it, because Archie shielded her with his body. And neither of them actually understand how they're alive and relatively okay.
Well, Archie's got a case of Moose Mason. He's too big for explosions.
He's too big. Yeah, he's too big for explosions, right?
Yeah.
That's the.
Yeah.
Yeah. We made it to
That's
the title card.
term. Oh
Everyone.
my god! What?
Man,
Oh my god!
Riverdale.
Riverdale.
We gotta move.
It's morning again at Thornhill.
It's painful.
And somebody blew out the special curse erasing candles.
Oh my god!
Britta's like,
Oopsie daisy.
well, it wasn't me. And Nana Rose says, oh, perhaps it was the night breeze.
Okay, Nana. All right. All right, Nana.
I am living for Nana Rose in this episode.
All right.
Nana's working on her night breeze.
Working on my night breeze.
Please, baby.
Cheryl says, never touch my altar again or I will put a curse on you.
Wow.
Back at the hospital, Betty's released and Alice and Betty are walking out of the hospital. They don't let you walk out of the hospital, but whatever. They do in Riverdale. Who knows?
Why not?
So we got them walking out of the hospital.
That must vary, because I definitely walked out of the hospital last time I was in a hospital.
Oh, okay.
They didn't like make me take a wheelchair.
Oh, that's good. I like that. Maybe I'm wrong.
Peace.
I've been very lucky and have been in the hospital super limited times.
Yeah.
Anyway, as Betty walks around a corner, she sees like an orderly. His name is Trevor, and he's got a red aura and a mean mug.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Red aura and a mean mug.
Ooh, yeah.
Hot.
The...
In many cases, maybe. Not in Trevor's case.
Damn it. All right, never mind.
Back at Tabitha's house. Ugh, Tabitha, you're so much better than this girl. She's reading Jughead's article out loud to him to try to explain to him how good his stupid article is.
Oh, come on, girl.
But we don't have to hear it because she sounds like a parent from Charlie Brown.
Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah,
Yep.
wah, wah, wah,
Trombone with a mute.
So Jughead
wah, wah.
doesn't hear her. He also doesn't hear her phone ringing. But Tabitha helps him realize his phone's ringing, so he answers it. And it's the it's the Wall Beat Journal.
Oh, stop it. Beets grow in the ground.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's beat
Whatever.
or beat. Wallbeat also hates Hiram Lodge, and they want to run Jughead's article nationwide.
Damn.
Yep.
All right.
This is
His
a
article
real...
with zero evidence.
Yeah. This episode is a real quick pile-on of everybody hates Hiram and we're killing him off. Get on board, suckers.
Yeah. Good.
Because the very next scene is Veronica saying to Betty, so my bad daddy definitely did this, right?
Okay. All right.
It's like they had this meeting and they were like, okay, so the villain for next season is going to be Hiram, right? And they didn't tell him about this meeting until he showed up to be like, deuces, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm going on my wife's show.
I'm out of here.
Fuck a butt.
Later.
And then they got real mad about it.
Yeah. So Betty's like, well, he's on the FBI's most wanted list now. And Veronica says she'll get dirt from Hermosa to help capture her bad daddy.
Wow.
Next, we have Archie at fire station / punch camp getting his pump on. You know, you gotta bench press when you're in emotional turmoil. And I say that like a joke, but it's just true, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really works for me. Then he goes to weigh himself, and he's like, I'm 193 pounds, and last week I was 165.
He's getting fat.
That's hella water weight, bro.
That's hella water weight, brother. Whoa.
The thing is, KJ Appa looks thinner than he's ever looked to me.
He's got to try some intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
There you go.
KJ Appa looks like Skeletor a little bit now.
Nah. That was a bad one. I'm sorry. I'll try later.
That was pretty good. Then we cut to Alice being like, oh, she's talking to Betty. The television station called me, and stuff got crazy at the hospital after we left. They found a nurse in the dumpster with her throat slit.
What the fuck?
Oh, Trevor.
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 That hot guy with the red aura. Son of a bitch.
I can't believe this. This is why you can't trust anyone these days, you know?
Man, especially the hot ones.
He should have been a hot Frosty instead of a hot orderly.
That's
There you
true.
go.
That would have been way better. So Veronica calls Hermosa. It's like, can I have dirt on our bad daddy? And Hermosa's like, I will need immunity for this, but I'll be back in touch with the info.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she just doesn't have it on her computer. If the FBI takes your computer and all your info's there, then what? You know? She's got it buried in secret locations around town.
Okay.
At the federal bunker, the joint is jumping.
Oh, shit.
Okay, the floor is full. We've never seen this many people in the bunker. They're
Holy
on
shit.
it. And Betty's standing there
supposed to be a
overlooking all of
secret
this
bunker?
because she has graduated FBI school, as we'll recall.
She knows.
Yeah.
She's graduated FBI school, and no one found any of the people she murdered in the woods by the lonely highway.
Correct.
Wow.
So Glenn walks up next to Betty and does the annoying, fingers in the mouth whistle.
Damn, I'm kind of jealous.
I know, I can't do that
I want to
either.
be able to do that.
I hate that people that can do that.
Me too. Because I can't do
Yeah.
it.
I don't even understand the concept of it.
I can't do any kind of whistle, actually. I'm impaired.
I can whistle a little.
Impaired. You qualify for a handicap spot.
Yeah. I haven't gotten my placard yet, but it's because I can't whistle. Betty immediately hates this. She still hates Glenn. She's like, thank you, but you really did not need to do that.
Yeah.
Betty's running this team. They're after Hiram Lodge. She has all of the details. and then gets started while they wait for Veronica's information. But then Betty pulls somebody off of that task to go check on Trevor, R.E., this murdered nurse.
Yeah, it would be the first suspect for if the town had an actual detective, but they don't.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like, how about that guy who just moved here from another hospital where he was fired? Who moved there from another hospital where he was fired?
Yeah, maybe it's this
who
guy that
moved
nobody
there
knows.
from another hospital where he was fired. All of which happened to have murders.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, what about the guy who leaves death and destruction in his wake? That might be that guy.
Oh, you talking about Trevor?
Shut your mouth.
You talking about hot Trevor? That's all right.
Oh, God. Fucking Reg's fucking father is alive again.
Oh! No!
I can't take this.
This guy has died more times than I care to count.
It's Schrodinger's Reg dad.
Let fucking Mickey Mantle or whatever the hell his name is be
Die.
dead.
God damn it. Let Reg have killed his dad.
Please.
It's the only way.
We learn this because Reg comes into where Veronica's doing research on her bad daddy to say, great news. First of all, his relationship with his very much alive father is in like a super good place right now. And isn't that wonderful?
Oh, fuck off. Oh, my God.
And also, he's totally going to manage the car dealership so that Reg can work on casino stuff. And Veronica's like, I understand that you're talking to me, Reg, and I'm sure whatever you said sounds great, but I'm like doing my own thing right now. Because she continues to be horrible to him.
Yeah, what the fuck? Reg, you don't have to take this, buddy. You can go somewhere else. You can do something else.
Please. But Veronica says, actually, she's not going to give this information to the FBI. She's going to hire a hitman as an act of self-preservation. Yeah. Because her father will never stop coming for her. So she must.
Damn.
Yeah. It's nighttime in the bunker. Just Betty's there.
It's nighttime again in the bunker.
It's nighttime again in the bunker. And just Betty's there doing nighttime graduated from FBI school stuff.
This is the Federal Bunker Initiative, not the Forest Bunker?
Yeah. Yeah, this is the Federal Bunker Initiative. And
right.
I assume, and I could be wrong, maybe the trash bag killer is living in that bunker in Riverdale. But I assume we'll not see...
The weirdest and most 100% correct called shot. We will not see the bunker again until we find out that that's where the trash bag killer has been living.
That's my guess.
Does that mean the trash bag killer is also Dilton Doily?
Oh, I hope not.
I don't think I could take it. I can't have the trash bag killer have a head of Pantene level glorious hair.
Exactly.
I'm not ready for that. I'm not prepared for it.
No.
I wouldn't want that luscious beast contained by a trash bag.
He faked his Gargoyle King death.
And he's been living in the bunker this whole time.
Yep.
Trash bagging it.
What if the trash bag killer's Ethel?
Oh, the McGugs.
I would also accept that.
That's better, I think.
Yeah.
Or it's a Scream and it's both of them together.
It's always a Scream. It's always
That's
a
why
Scream.
they have a mask.
It's literally always a Scream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't always a Scream until Scream.
All right. Listen. You know what I mean.
Yeah. Very, very clever movie.
Yeah.
Genius. Absolute genius.
Anyway, Glenn comes in.
I don't even like horror movies, and I saw Scream in the theater.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked a lot about how you're not a horror girly.
Yeah. No,
it's not for you, and that's totally fine. But Scream wasn't a horror movie, really.
Yeah.
Well, right. It was a horror movie like The Cabin in the Woods.
Which you've also seen.
Horror movies while being a good horror movie.
A pastiche of the genre.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. There you are, speaking that London English again.
Well, I don't know for sure, but I would guess that the roots of the word pastiche are French.
Got your ass.
It's the same joke that I was making.
Yeah, it's my turn. I'm reclaiming my time. I'm going to explain the joke
Jim.
to you.
Yeah, Jim, women can make jokes too, okay?
Fine, I'm going to retire to the Iberian Peninsula.
You can have some good hand there.
I'm leaving tomorrow.
Take me with you. Take me with you.
I gotta get out of here. Anyway, Glenn comes into the bunker and he's like, I've had a few beers and who are you seeing these days? It's just like, come on,
all right,
dude.
Man. Whoa.
Come on.
Whoa. Wow.
And Betty immediately stands up and is like, I bone Archie on the regular.
Jesus.
I'm going to go home and have sex with my wife.
My wife. Yeah.
Yeah. And Glenn's like, does that pipsqueak satisfy you? I don't know in what world we could call KJ Appa pipsqueak.
I mean,
yeah, I
haven't seen his dick, so I don't know. But
This whole thing is so stupid. And then he's like, you want this. And Betty pushes him away, and then his aura gets red.
Oh, shit.
So Betty socks him in the nose. At which point Glenn's like, you're a crazy bitch. Because, like, of course he does, you know? And she's like, you actually have no idea how crazy I am.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sick.
That's right. Take it back, Betty.
Whoa.
We got...
Sorry, that was a Black Betty.
Blam blam.
Blam blam.
Wouldn't be a Rodell Runs Threat without
By the
a
way,
Black Betty
yeah.
reference.
I was really hoping.
Pilgrim quote, a Master and Commander reference.
God damn it. I was really hoping. By the way, I looked up KJ Appa's height. He's not a pipsqueak. He's 5'11".
Yeah.
He's taller than me. God damn it! Every time with this guy being tall. Whatever, dude.
Does he still have a mullet?
I hope not.
It was bad.
Yes.
Yeah, that was wild. Okay. We got Mary walking through her bombed out house where she obviously gets emotional. And Archie's like, it's just stuff, Mom, and it's fine. And she's like, that's not what I'm upset about, you idiot. I haven't lived here in so long. I don't give a shit about the cereal bowls or whatever.
She's barely on this show. What does she care?
Yeah, what?
Yeah. And she's like, you could have died. And then there's this whole speech about how Fred's ghost protected him.
She had to fly all the way here from Vancouver, or from Los Angeles.
There you go.
I said the thing backwards.
Yep.
I'm so tired.
We got Veronica meeting with a hitman. It's a cool $2 million for Hiram to be dead. The hitman says, do you want him dead or alive? And Veronica doesn't say I want him dead. She says, I don't want him to hurt me or my friends ever again. And the hitman, yes, the hitman then explicitly says, okay, dead. in case we didn't understand what was happening.
Yeah.
At which point Reg calls and his very alive dad has had a heart attack. Please stop.
Oh my God.
This guy's on a roller coaster, and he's not even in the episode.
Please stop this.
You're beating you. Listen, you're beating a dead Reggie's dad. Okay.
He did not even hire
His
the
name is
actor
Horse
who plays
Mantle.
Reggie's dad.
His name is Horse. His name is
Reggie's dad, Horse Mantle.
Noted father, Reggie's dad, Horse Mantle, dead for the 15th time, found in a pile of money. Oh.
They shoot this whole episode about how he's in the hospital and gonna die, and they didn't even invite him to set for it.
That is actually fucked, yeah.
He is not in the episode.
Anyway,
at
so yeah,
all.
hasn't died from his heart attack yet.
Damn.
Huh.
You see Reggie go into his hospital room at some point, but you don't see the person in the bed because it is not his dad.
Yeah.
It's just an extra.
Yeah, it's the grip. It's the key grip.
So
It's Twyla and Tall Tony time. Twyla and Tall Tony talk. Twyla gives Tall Tony shit for having a full life. It's
Twyla
the craziest,
talks to Tony about
dumbest
toning down
shade.
Damn.
Twyla Twist is like, oh, what, you got a family and like a business and a degree?
and multiple jobs.
Oh, look at me.
It's just like, I can't take you seriously with all of your accomplishments and full life.
All while also secretly being
Look at
my
this fucking
Yorona.
loser.
Yeah.
With a kid.
Being a wet-ass
And a
phantasm.
partner. Whatever.
Yeah, you got a life full of love and adult responsibilities. How am I supposed to take you seriously? Ugh.
Oh my god. I just get drunk every night and kill another person.
I just do drugs down by the docks like
Yeah.
a cool adult.
Yeah. My life is 24/7 a party.
I've been hungover since 2016 and it'll never stop.
I hang out with
The
a bunch of
darkness
homeless
grows
guys
ever
that call
present every
themselves
day.
ghoulies.
Oh my god.
Anyway, Twyla then says that Hiram gives them monthly deposits of money as long as they keep destroying Riverdale and keep trying to kill Archie.
I imagine part of their deal with Hiram was not to divulge that information.
I imagine, yeah, but whatever.
But she just fucked it.
Yeah.
Yes. Fucked it.
Archie is cleaning up Mary's house where he used to live, and
Yep.
he discovers
sense.
that, like Bruce Willis before him, he has become unbreakable. He's alive, damn it. It's
He's
a
alive, damn
miracle.
it.
Damn it is right.
Yeah, he's alive. Damn.
Damn it. He uses his bare hand to push a nail out of a board, and then he punches a door jamb real good. But he's interrupted in his rampage because Mary comes in to say Tall Tony and Fangs are here to visit.
Big Tone and Fang.
Yeah.
The
Sorry.
way you say big tone every
Big Tone.
I don't know why it makes me happy.
Got it. Listen, we all have our bits here. We all have our parts to play, Jim. And
Yeah.
mine is saying big tone or little tone. Depending on which tone.
Depending on which Tony we're talking about. It's not
Exactly.
Matthew's fault that they named the baby also Tony Topaz.
You have to differentiate. There has to be some sort of delineation.
No, you're 100% right in all things.
So Tall Tony and Fangs are there to say, like, hey, the ghoulies want to kill you, so you should, like, leave town or something. And Archie pulls a full-on Nana Rose here. At this moment, he's like, so do they still live down by the docks? I'm just asking so I know where not to go.
Yeah, asking for a friend.
Yeah, just so I don't accidentally go where they are is why I'm asking.
Yeah.
And they
Jesus
do.
Christ. Yes.
At Thornhill, Britta and Cheryl discover that the candles have been blown out again. And Cheryl says she's going to, and I quote, catch this septuagenarian saboteur crimson-handed.
Crimson-handed.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Listen, Madeline Petch is doing her best.
Under very challenging circumstances.
She's doing her best.
Yeah.
It's not her fault.
Back at the federal bunker, the lady agent that Betty had check in on our boy Trevor is back to report that, hey, Trevor is bad, and he's worked at a lot of hospitals, but only ever for a few months, and also he's been in jail for drug charges. And also, separately, Betty should know that Glenn is saying the buck wildest shit.
Oh my god.
Glenn is saying that he and Betty hooked up, and it was so good that Betty elbowed him in the nose, and that's why his face looks like that. Not that
What
she
the
punched him square in his schnoz. the night before.
And she really punched me in the schnoz, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Ah.
But with her elbow
Wow.
is such a weird... It's like, dude, have you actually had sex? Ever?
Yeah, I don't think he has. I'm pretty sure he has not.
Yeah.
He's like, it was like the bomb in Speed.
Do you want to keep explaining it, Jim? Do you want to explain what that means? How is it like the bomb in Speed, Jim?
Yeah, go ahead, Jim.
Yeah, we're waiting.
Yeah, please.
Please explain it to us.
God, I'm sitting here tapping my
Jim,
watch.
I'm waiting. I need to
Come
know.
on. Yeah, dude.
You've been incapacitated.
Fuck, man. I can't believe I paid for
Jim,
my whole seat
please.
because I'm only
What does
using
it
the edge.
mean?
Please. Come on, man.
Breathe.
Oh, man.
All right. I love when we can make you laugh this hard.
Yeah, it really is. It's good stuff.
Oh man, everything hurts.
But in a good way.
Anyway, down by the docks, we got your classic on fire trash can and drug addicts.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's
are the drug addicts also on fire, or
not yet. But I'm not willing to commit that they
man.
will stay that way.
Oh man.
like dangling participles?
That's a great setup for a joke.
Yeah.
But all I can think of is I
got
like
some-
dangling D's nuts in your face. And like that's...
Perfect.
Damn.
Perfection. 10 out of 10.
Anyway, Archie's shown up to the place where he's not supposed to go to start a fight.
Well, yeah.
Reginald is at Horse Mantle's hospital bedside. He's sad because he and Horse were finally in a good place. And he really thought they had more time. Reg is like, I'm going to stay here tonight, obviously. So Veronica says, I'll go home and get you a change of clothes. Then she gets home and she like digs up the hitman's number and she calls him to stop the hit on her bad daddy, but it's too late. Hiram is dead. R.I.P. Hiram. We'll miss you, Mark
What?
Consuelos.
What the fuck?
Rest in piss.
Yeah, he's gone. He is
Rest
not
in
coming back to this
piss.
show.
Idiot. Wow.
Sniff farts in heck, Hiram.
Yeah, baby. Get out of here, man.
Mark Consuelos is free.
He's did it! Master gave Dobby a sock. Betty shows up to Punch Camp where Archie is covered in blood that is not his.
Hey.
And she's just like, I actually need you to do something with me, so will you clean up? I don't have time to worry about whatever the hell this is.
Yeah, that's a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
I have to. I
got my own shit going on, okay?
None of this blood is mine, but you can still get hepatitis from it.
Oh, yeah. We had a little scene at Pops where basically we're shown yet again the Jughead can't hear.
What? What is with the fucking?
I don't know.
hearing?
He's gonna be. My guess is he's gonna become like Daredevil, but being able to see real good.
Okay.
He's gonna be a super taster.
Oh fuck! There is a comic like that. What is that
He's gonna
comic
taste
book?
a pear.
Oh,
and it's gonna taste like 1,000 pears.
Fuck! I know what you're talking about. Because he's a
He like
vegetarian.
solves
'cause he can't
crimes
eat-
by eating stuff.
Yeah, he like solves crimes by eating people's brains or some shit. You told me about this. I think it's called Chew, right?
I think it is called Chew.
I think it's called Chew.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So there is a comic about that. It's called Chew, and it's kind of fun.
Wow.
And the guy is named Tony Chew,
Haha. Nice.
and he works for the FDA.
Is he
Oh
Asian?
my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, you wanna read a weird comic? Check out Chew.
True, I guess.
What Betty's done is gone to the hospital. Trevor comes around a corner, and there's Betty. She wants to ask him some questions, like, was he stealing drugs from pharmacies at hospitals all over the place? And did a nurse here catch him doing that? And did he slit her throat? While Betty's asking Trevor these questions, Trevor sneaks a little scalpel out from a stack of stuff in his cart. But then
shit.
Archie shows up behind him and grabs his hand and threatens to break both of his arms. And Betty goes, he'll do it too. In a way that's like, I'm so excited for him to break your arms.
Oh, God, I can't wait.
I wish he would. Folks are going...
That would be so hot.
Yeah. She would like it. Folks are going to the White Worm.
Dark Betty.
In this season a lot more. There have been minimal shots at Pops. And so we're at the White Worm again. Betty and Archie have gone there after, I don't know what they did with Trevor. Maybe they killed him and dumped him in the river. Who knows? She admits...
just tied him to a tree.
She just tied him to a tree, and she's like, I'll be back in a few days if I remember. Have fun. Betty's like, I see auras when people are threatening to me. And Archie's like, I'm an Unbreakable, and I'm getting denser. I'm like, yeah, you are, champ.
There you go, bud. You're doing great.
Archie's, of course, afraid he will hurt Betty. And she's like, but I see auras when people are threats to me, so you actually can't hurt me. The way that I understand what's happening with Betty is different than the way that she understands it. I think that she could be hurt accidentally and that Archie could hurt her accidentally.
Yeah, with his unbreakable cock.
Oh, God damn it.
Well, with his very dense bones or whatever, you know? Yeah. I think that he could hurt her.
Dense bone.
But he wouldn't be intending to, and so she wouldn't see the aura.
Right.
But
yeah,
I'm not seeing auras, so what the fuck do I know?
Yeah, no, I agree with your interpretation of her power.
Yeah, but Betty then explains, like, she saw the aura around Trevor and she saw it around Glenn, and Archie's like, wait, Glenn? And then Betty has to explain what happened with Glenn. We're back at Thornhill. We're back at the candles.
Oh my God, whoa!
The bunker's candle budget has been transferred to Thornhill. It is now Thornhill's candle budget, FYI. This place, chock-a-block with candles, which is hysterical considering that Cheryl burned it down once.
Yes.
Anyway, Cheryl watches Britta sneak in to blow out the candles. But she's not Britta. She's Abigail.
Do we believe in magic now?
In a young girl's heart. Sure, I do. I've been wanting there to be actual magic in Riverdale for so long.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's morning again at Thornhill.
God damn it, dude. There's so many mornings.
Nana Rose is just waiting for Cheryl to wake up. So Cheryl comes in and she's like, hey, so it seems like Britta's possessed. And Nana Rose
Jesus Christ.
is once again like, whoa! What?
Whoa, dude.
That's so crazy. That's so crazy. I think maybe Abigail's spirit got in there when the curse was read. I can't think how else this might have happened. It seems like Abigail controls the body at night, like she's a timeshare. Cheryl's like,
oh my God.
Well, do we have to do an exorcism? And Nana's like, no, we have to do a banishment. No. At this juncture, Cheryl, why would you be listening to Nana about what you have to do?
About anything.
Yeah, go consult your arcane text.
Yeah, do your scholarly research on your arcane texts. Figure it out.
Figure it the fuck out, girl. Oh my God.
We got Archie and Mary back cleaning up Mary's house where Archie used to live. A British man in a suit comes in, and his name is Percival Pickens. He, knocks on the door and opens it and closes it despite the window being fully blown out and the house having huge holes in the walls, which I think is great.
Yeah.
Also, Percival Pickens is such a cute name.
It's adorable. Percival Pickens opens with a John Mulaney line. He says, hi, I'm new in town.
Oh, my God. He says, I'm gay. I'm new in town. I have AIDS. Man.
Yeah. Anyway, he's new in town. He's looking to buy a house, and could he buy this one?
The one with the Swiss cheese house? The one with all the holes in it?
yeah, exactly.
Huh? Mm-hmm. What?
Yep. Well, build to suit, you know? You can make it anything you want.
Yeah.
You put the new walls wherever.
Little demo. Yeah, good.
So Mary's like, hell yeah. And Archie's like, well. Maybe not. We'll think about it. So,
He's like,
Percival...
Look, Mom, I know you own this place.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be in charge of the decisions around here.
Hey, Mom, I know all you've ever wanted is for me to have a life and get the hell out of this town, and I won't.
Shan't.
I shan't, and you can't make me. Percival hands over his card and says to contact him if they're ready to sell the house. The card says Percival Pickens, entrepreneur, and has no contact information on it.
Amazing.
Wow.
You hold the card and you click your heels together 3 times.
Yeah. It's morning again in the federal bunker.
God, there's so many. Jesus.
I'm just kidding. This is a new bit. It's been a while since we've had one.
That's true.
So we're going to keep up with it, I think.
Yes. Please.
And in the bunker's much less busy because only lady agents are there. Glenn comes in and he's like, where are the boys? Where are my boys? Please.
Bring me my boys.
Bring me my boys. Betty's had them all reassigned. I love this.
Okay.
That includes Glenn. And also Glenn's being investigated for sexual harassment. Then Betty says, fly away, little bird.
Definitely investigate him for sexual harassment and assault.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know if you want to do, like, workplace discrimination against the rest of the people there. Like, that seems like... I don't know. There's, like, rules.
Yeah.
You can't just put up a sign that says, no boys, LOL.
I don't know. Have we tried it? Can't we?
Yeah, I don't know.
Especially not at the FBI.
It seems like it's worth a try, though, right?
Yeah. I'm into it.
I feel like we should try. Okay. Listen, Jughead's deaf, okay? We got another scene about Jughead's deaf. Tabitha took him to the doctor. He comes out of the doctor's office and he's like, I'm deaf.
I'm deaf. Oops.
Cool, we'll get off the show.
Yeah. I hope he gets special eyes or whatever because he's deaf. Who knows?
Oh, man. His eyes are going to get so big. They're going to, like, you know.
He's going to get Elijah Wood eyes.
Yes. But no, like, forehead to cheekbone big. Anime eye style.
When will you wear wigs?
Have you worn wigs?
Will you wear wigs?
Will you wear wigs?
Man, what a fucking genius.
God, we're so blessed to have the Lord of the Rings. Peter Jackson's the Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
And all of the assorted nonsense that comes along with it. Right, Jughead's deaf. Great. Back in the White Worm, we got Archie and Mary. And Archie's like, God, this scene was actually, like, really a fucking bummer to me. Because Archie's like, I have money from Army, and also I never spent my college fund because I didn't go to college. Dude.
Okay.
I am begging you to go to college then. Go.
Please.
Please.
Go
or take that money and, like, travel someplace you don't have to shoot people.
To, like, get more knowledge.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of this cursed town. But.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah. Man. Poor Mary has to listen to this and be like, I guess.
Jesus.
Reg comes home. Veronica's crying because her dad's dead. And he's like, hey, Horse is great. He's alive. And he's going to stay alive. For sure.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Super alive and never on the show again at the same time.
I hope not. I can't take it anymore.
Yeah, this is some horse shit.
And Veronica's like, that's great. And also, my dad also.
Yep. My dad's alive too.
Yeah.
Alive.
I called off the hit, so mine too. We're the same, you and me.
Look at us. Dad
Look at
havers.
us, dad havers. Alive dad havers. I'm really happy.
I love it.
I'm so happy about my alive dad and your alive dad.
I love it. Having a dad that's alive.
It's really good. And then Reg
no.
liberally pours salt in that wound because he's like, that's so great. I knew you weren't the kind of psychopath that could have your dad killed.
Jesus Christ, Reg. Oh my God.
And she's like, yep, that's me.
Just the degenerate, monstrous psychopath that can
Yep.
have their own father murdered.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
At Thornhill,
And spend enough money doing it to build a whole new school for Riverdale.
there's like 8 kids in Riverdale now, and one of them's Britta. So
Yeah, she doesn't need school, you're right.
now it's like too late for her. She's in the
She
Cheryl
just
cult.
Britta it up.
Yep. Speaking of Britta, at Thornhill, they have her tied to a chair. It's night again at Thornhill. They've had to wait for night for Abigail to arrive to get her timeshare of Britta's body where Abigail lives. And it's time for a banishment.
This fucking. Oh God. Wow.
They do some chanting. There's some flashes of Abigail remembering being burned, and then she looks at the fire that's there, and then she remembers the fire that was on her. And then she screams, and the windows fly open, and then Britta's back to normal, and she's like, why am I tied to this chair? And Nana Rose has a spider brooch in her hand. Sus. Because everything Nana Rose does in this episode is sus.
Super sus.
Yeah.
We love a sus Nana. Oh, sus Nana.
Go on.
No, I shan't.
No, Jim. Please. Sorry, no. Not twice in one episode. Sorry. We can't
We
do
can't.
that.
We can't.
We can't. We
The
can't.
setup
Been
was it
away
was
for so long.
I know. Tony gets a phone call at the White Worm, and Twyla's like, you sent that weird redhead here to punch all of us until we bled all on him. And now it's war. and
Such a good description of what happened.
that's what happened.
Fun.
Then Fangs is like, hey, what was that phone call? And told Tony's like, well, Archie did the thing we told him not to do.
Wow, who could have predicted?
Yeah. Oh, Twyla Twist did also lightly threaten small Tony, Topaz.
Oh, you don't threaten Lil Tone.
Little tone.
Yeah. At the bunker.
Now you fucked up.
String bean.
String bean. Fat piece of shit.
At the bunker, Glenn has a box of files and he's leaving. And then he calls the elevator, and the elevator opens, and Archie walks out. And Glenn goes, oh no. And Archie goes, oh yes.
Oh yeah. Jesus.
So I think it's safe to say that Glenn got punched again.
Yeah, Archie took him to a slightly different type of pound town.
Yeah. Back to Thornhill. It's night again at Thornhill. Could be the same night. I don't know. Cheryl is blowing out the curse candles because it's now Cheryl's body where Abigail lives. Nana did this on purpose. She apologizes for having put her in Britta in the first place. But she fixed it by doing a separate incantation during the banishment to get Abigail into Cheryl. So it will remain to be seen if it's a timeshare situation.
I see.
Or if it's Abigail all along. Our poor Kevin.
Still haven't watched Abigail all along. I gotta get into that.
It's fun. I mean, I love me some Patti LuPone, and you know.
The whole cast is fantastic.
Oh, phenomenal! Yeah, yeah. The first episode was a little rough. They had to they had to like do it. I get that, but it just felt like it went on a little long. But after that, it was great. So, don't let the first episode stop you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, poor Kevin. Kevin's not going to New York now.
No, Kev. Wait.
Because Twyla Twist threatened small Tony Topaz.
Small tone.
Kevin is going to stay and nanny the baby that was supposed to be his and Fangs' son.
Okay.
That's kind of messy.
They're like fucking goldfish in this writer's room.
Ew, dude, they're fucking goldfish in this writer's room? Whoa, dude. Ew. Somebody's got to call somebody.
I just took a drink of water out. You didn't do that to me.
Woo!
We got Archie signing papers while Mary watches, and the person, he's like signing mortgage papers. The person he's signing them with is like, congratulations, you now own this structure.
Great.
He pisses all over the house.
Jesus.
It's a lady. She.
Great pile of shit you bought here, dumbo.
Yeah. Congratulations, I guess. It seems like you wanted to do this. Veronica gets a call from Hermosa, who's like, you killed our bad daddy and now I have to kill you, obviously.
Well,
yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Back in Betty's room in FP's house where Alice and Daddy Uncle Frank live, I guess?
Daddy Uncle Fuck, please.
Yeah,
right, Daddy Uncle Fuck. I'm so sorry. She and Archie are there. Betty and Archie. And Betty is like, we should still be taking regular journeys to Pound Town. FYI.
We have a timeshare.
Yeah.
Build a summer home.
Yep.
Right.
They discuss that they're both messed up and they need to be there for each other. And then Archie says, if you really want to be with an unemployed, non-unionized construction worker with a mortgage he can't afford, then that's fine. And you know what? The only thing that bothers me is that he's a scab. Join the union.
Damn.
Join the union.
Seize the means of production.
He can't. He's management.
He's not a construction worker. He doesn't own the thing anymore. Andrew's construction does not exist.
Oh, I thought. When did that happen? What?
While he was gone. Oh. He was in the army. I hope that Vic bought it for pennies on the dollar and finally made a success of that business. Because he tried to buy it so many times.
Yeah, Vic tried to fix that shit up and down.
Yeah. No, Vic can't be a union guy anymore. But Archie can be.
Yeah, Daddy Uncle Vic.
Anyway, Betty's all in, of course. They're about to make out, but then Archie's phone rings, and it's the vet, and Bingo the dog has all of his legs back now.
What the fuck?
He's got so many legs.
I don't understand putting this on the dog also. Just leave the dogs out of it, please. Anyway.
Like, literally, oh my god.
Yeah. When I said at the beginning we were doing bits and I said, don't worry, the dog is fine. The dog is fine. The dog is now superhero dog.
Yeah, dog's invincible.
Yeah.
So? Holy shit.
Bingo, like Archie Andrews and Bruce Willis before him.
It's become unbreakable.
Has become unbreakable.
Holy shit.
All right, we got one more little scene and then we're done. We will have done it.
Okay, all right, okay.
Okay. Glenn stopped at Pop's for a burger before he drove out of town. So he's getting back in his car. And the trash bag killer sits up from the back seat and is like, you shouldn't have disrespected Betty that way, and then starts to asphyxiate Glenn.
With a trash bag?
I don't know. He's wearing his trash bag mask.
All right. Wow. Ugh.
Yeah, it's definitely Dilton Doily.
It's gotta be Dilton Doily, man.
I mean,
I don't have any doubts.
I have some doubts.
Nah.
I've been doubting Dilton.
You've been doubting Dilton Doily?
Down Dilton Doily. Anyway, Riverdale, we did it. That's the end of the episode.
Oh, man.
Holy shit. Wow. Damn.
I'm so sleepy.
Holy shit. Yeah, I feel like I've been awake for
I
26
made it.
hours.
Yeah.
I made it.
You did it. Good job.
Been awake for 29 and a half hours.
Now, Jim, I'm going to need you to recite every word we just said.
That's about sums it up, actually.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember is when you made me laugh so hard that I couldn't breathe, and I don't even remember what I was laughing about.
I do. We were trying to make you explain your speed joke again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah.
bus that fucks, right.
Wow. So, okay. To recap the episode, people's got superpowers from a bomb. Betty can see people's evil aura. Archie is unbreakable. And Jughead is some sort of bad Daredevil. Some sort of upside-down Daredevil.
She can't see their evil aura. She can only detect when they have ill intentions toward her.
Oh. Toward her only?
Yeah, specifically toward her.
But how did she know that... Wait. But the hot Trevor or whoever.
He
killed somebody else.
The scene where he first sees her, he's coming out of the pharmacy and thinks that she's onto him.
Oh. These are
Because
all
she
real
starts
bad
asking him
superpowers,
questions,
guys.
and then he manages to brush her off.
Wow. Interesting. And then Veronica killed her daddy.
Yep.
And Reg's daddy was resurrected.
Yeah, he's back.
Bingo the dog had got all of his legs back. And yeah, I think that's it. So, thank you very much for listening this week, everybody. Let's see. Our intro and outro song is Smooth Passenger by White Bones. Just go check them out if you like smooth jazz. We are on the internet sometimes. Not all the time. Very rarely, actually. But we're on Blue Sky at Riverdale Runs and Instagram at it's Riverdale_runs on Instagram. We also have an email, as you heard at the beginning of the episode. You can reach out to us via that email. It's artipod@gmail.com. It's ARRTIPOD@gmail.com. It's our initials. And
We do really like it when you email to us.
yeah, it really
also.
makes us feel so warm and fuzzy on the inside.
Like two things in my life make me feel pretty good, and it's when Matt forwards me one of your emails, or it's when I put my face next to a dog's face.
Yep.
Those are the things that help keep me going.
Yeah.
Those are good things.
Also, if my calculations are correct, Merry Crimin.
No, this one should come out ASAP because we're behind.
Oh, probably, yeah. Yeah, we are behind.
If you got time.
Well, then, yeah, I'll make time.
I appreciate that. We're old, and time is very hard for us.
Time is
'Cause
hard.
It takes all of our time just to be old.
So,
Yeah.
actually, psych, not Merry Christmas.
I mean, still.
Merry
Happy Honda
SantaCon.
days.
Happy Honda days. Merry Ford Truck Month. And I think that's it.
I think that's good.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. So, have a great week. Find joy where you can.
Try to sleep a little bit.
Yeah, don't stay up for 26 hours. 29
Bad for you.
hours. It's really bad for you.
It is
and,
very bad for you.
Yeah, be kind and don't fuck by a bomb that gives you superpowers.
Yeah, that'll explode.
Yeah.
Fast enough.
Yeah. Anyway, bye.
Bye.